We are definitely living our better second half of life here on the coast of California.
Madeira.
Make that Madeira. Is Portugal the new California? That is too big of a question. We're gonna look at, is Madeira the new California? And we say yes, maybe in some ways.
So in this video, we're gonna talk about that point in the middle where Madeira and California intersect.
So stay tuned.
Welcome back to Track Us Down. If you're just finding us, I'm Monique.
And I'm Doug. Our channel is all about retiring early, moving abroad, but mostly living what we call a better second half of life.
So today we're diving into the topic, is Madeira the new California? Some people are saying yes and some people are saying no in articles and in videos, but that's not really the question we wanted to ask. We wanted to ask, is Madeira the new California? And today we're going to share our insights with you.
Before we get into that, of course, Madeira is its own place and it is wonderful in its own right. It is definitely not the exact same as California. By making these comparisons, it just helps us accentuate the charm that Madeira definitely has.
So think of this as a light-hearted Venn diagram where we are looking at where Madeira and California intersect and share some of the same similarities.
It is truly incredible that we can have two places so far apart, one a big rock in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean near the coast of Africa, and one completely on the other side of the ocean, on the other side of a continent, but there are so many similarities. I just think Madeira does it better.
So in a fun, lighthearted way, let's take a look at how Madeira echoes what we call Old California. Take us in.
Classic California. California, 1950s. Look at this. One of the main similarities is climate and sunshine between Madeira and coastal California. Here on Madeira, we have very similar weather as they do anywhere around San Diego or Southern California. It's about 78 Fahrenheit all summer and anywhere around 66 Fahrenheit in the wintertime. There is over 2,300 hours, 2,300 hours of sunshine here on Madeira year-round. It is a sun seeker's paradise. As you can see from the terrain and the mountains and the kind of rugged Madeira coastline and the ocean and the marina, it is so much like Southern California. Madeira has a subtropical climate. It is lush, it is mountainous, it is oceanside, it is green, it is blue, all kinds of tropical amazing flowers. It is full of people doing all kinds of outdoor activities, whether it's on the water, in the mountains, or just in town, or in beautiful parks like this. There is so much to do, very much like San Diego or anywhere along the California coast, especially Southern California. There's some real similarities. So if you're looking to make that transition from California to here, you'll be right at home.
Point number 2 is fresh produce and farmers markets. So much like California's renowned farmers market, Madeira also offers amazing, high quality, fresh, organic produce everywhere on the island. There's the famous Madeiran bananas that are amazing to have and fresh and local. There's also passion fruits and so many other varieties of fruits that I've never even heard of. And the culture for eating fresh fruits here is exactly like California, where you can head to the farmer's market on any given day and pick up some really fresh grown produce for your family. So if you enjoy that part of Southern California where the food is fresh and it's organic, you can find that here in Madeira. The soil here in Madeira for growing produce is nutrient rich, the soil is fertile, and everything seems to grow here. You can find everything from passion fruits to monstruosos deliciosos if you're looking for them. It's absolutely beautiful and ready to eat.
So just like California, Madeira has such diverse landscape, outdoor living at its finest, from rugged mountains to oceanside to greenery everywhere. There's so much exploration that can be done here on sea, underwater, in the mountains, and everywhere along the coast. Just like California, it is such an outdoor living lifestyle here. People are dining al fresco. I guess that means they're naked. Windows are open all the time. There's no bugs. The beach life here is incredible, whether it's a rocky beach or a sandy beach, one of the nearby islands. The similarities are endless between Madeira and coastal California. From the weather to the landscape to the way of life, it has it all.
And one of the biggest ways that we think Madeira is a lot like California is in terms of glamour and elegance. Now, when you come to Madeira, it's like stepping into a 1950s kind of Mad Men California. It's kind of the dream of California is still alive and well here in Madeira. It's got that vintage vibe, and you definitely feel it here. We have cruise ships coming in that lend to the glamour. We even have the Love Boat coming in with the Love Boat callback to the boat for echoing throughout Funchal. We have that sort of old-time glamour happening in Madeira, and we have Michelin star restaurants in Funchal that you can go to, and people in general here are well dressed. People dress up when they walk around the city, and that kind of gives it that old-time vibe of California. And don't forget, here in Madeira, just like in California, there are 5-star accommodations if you want to find them. There's the Savoy Palace Hotel that was voted the best hotel in all of Europe, and of course Reed's Palace with famous celebrities who've come here like Winston Churchill, and of course our super famous celebrity Cristiano Ronaldo. But one of our favorite 5-star hotels is here in Caleta in Madeira, is the Sacarium. So the vintage vibe here is very similar to old-time California. It's sort of a destination holiday location, but with the locals being classy and dressed up, and it feels kind of Mad Men era. And if you mix all those other things together, you have Madeira. It is absolutely beautiful.
So you have all these similarities between California and Madeira, but what you don't have is the extreme in climate, you don't have the political drama, and you don't have all the crime. So you take all these great similarities and ways of life and you bring it to a place where it's just vintage, beautiful, what people wish California was or what it used to be back in the 1950s, and a way better cost of living.
Is Madeira the new California? We think so, in so many delightful ways, yes.
While comparisons are fun, of course, there is no comparison to this beautiful island of Madeira. You just can't compare with amazing Portuguese culture and heritage, their way of life, and then when you dig down deeper into Madeira, a subculture of Portugal, semi-autonomous, they just have their own history, their own culture, their own way of life. While there is some comparisons in weather, climate, geography, there is just no comparison overall to the way of life that you can live here on this beautiful island of Madeira.
So if you have been to both Southern California or California and Madeira, leave us your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think.
And if you like a good conversation about retiring abroad or just living your better second half of life, whether it's here in Madeira, in Portugal, or in Southern California, please like this video and subscribe to our channel and leave us a comment down below. We really appreciate your input and you spending time with us.
And as always, check back in and
track us down.